Okay, now that the thumbnail's out of the way, we can get started. Hey guys, what's up? It is Abby, aka Abbacadabruh, Alakazam. So today, if you saw my previous video, you already know that we're watching one of the most iconic movies today. One of the movies that I love the most when it comes to horror, just because I feel like it's very original. That's a horrible word to just say, but it is. I feel like it's underrated, but also not underrated because people know about it, they just don't want to talk about it, which you should be talking about it. So today we're going to be watching It Follows. I am so excited to just dive into this movie. I have not seen it in probably about a year. If you're wondering, today I am just gonna be drinking a little LaCroix. It's gonna be a sober reaction today because I have work tomorrow. And I'm trying to almost kind of do a cleanse because I'm going to Spot Tour! I'm going to see Charlie and Troy on Wednesday and I'm so excited. I cannot wait. Which I guess this video will probably be out after I see them, so I'll insert some clips if I have it. Let's just go ahead and get started. This score of this movie is something that I feel like I could fall asleep to, but also it's kind of terrifying. It reminds me a lot of Suspiria's score, but also kind of not. It's just different. It's like with a futuristic spin on it, but also from the 80s. It's one of the most iconic, and every time I think about a fantastic score, I think about this movie. Did y'all see that they're making a They Follow, like It Follows 2? I'm so excited. I cannot wait to see our queen again in her fantastic role. Now, one thing I'll say about this girl, she is running in heels. I can barely walk in heels. I would break an ankle if I tried to run down the street in those high ass heels. But there's a reason why the costumes in this movie are very important to its plot.
You need some help? No.
Annie, what are you doing?
I'm fine, Dad.
This looks like all the houses in Stranger Things ever. I think this movie freaked me out because this town reminds me of my hometown. Like the look of it, even though I am not from Detroit, I'm in the South. It has that feel to it in the winter/fall time.
Dad, I love you. I just wanted you and Mom to know how much I love you.
Oh, the coloring is so beautiful. This movie has very contrasting red and blue tones. Oh my god. Girl must have been getting it hit too hard. Sorry, that's not funny. It's not funny at all. Our queen, Miss Micah. And this above ground pool, this reminds me of the South. I feel right at home. Redneck City. Ew, that pool is dirty as hell.
Hey, Jay. Hey, what's up? Paul and Yara here.
Paul.
Watch a movie if you feel like it. Actually, I'm going out tonight. That guy?
What is my boo thing?
I like him. Me too.
Like that outside, it's so funny because you don't know when this movie is set exactly, but if you look like at that sunroom, I'm assuming is what that was, it looked futuristic. It didn't look like it was from this time period. It looks futuristic. It doesn't look like it matches this neighborhood. And like, oh my god, look at this futuristic little phone. Is this supposed to be a Kindle? I don't know what this is supposed to be.
What are you reading? The Idiot? Is it any good?
It's about Paul.
Hey, Jay.
Hey, Jay. So smooth with it, Paul. And her mom in the back just looks like she's a depressed housewife. And the old TV. Like that looks like it's from the 80s. Like I don't know who still has a box TV anymore because I don't. But I always find them so just nostalgic. Reminding me of childhood. Girl, I would have chosen a different bra to go with that dress. Need a racer back. I haven't seen that many people react to this movie and I don't know why. I guess because so many people have already watched it. But I mean, even when you're doing something like this, yeah, there's analysis videos, but it's fun to point out like the different things that you notice. And this is the guy from Fred, Kevin, in the Fred movie. Of course, all I know is like Nickelodeon and Disney shit.
You start by watching the crowd. Go about the people around you. Now without telling me. Pick a person that you'd want to trade places with.
Okay, I got it.
That guy.
She's like, you'd rather be with that girl than me right now.
Nope.
Who'd you pick?
Him.
The dad?
The dad? How old are these kids? Like 20? You really think that he wants to be a dad right now?
The son. I mean, how cool would that be to have your whole life out of you? And look at how happy that kid is.
Okay, my turn. Okay, got it.
How about the girl in the yellow dress?
Where?
Right there.
I don't see her.
Right there.
She's like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Are you teasing me? I'm sorry, I don't see what you're talking about.
Can we go? I just don't feel well. Can we go back to the car?
She's like, bitch, we just got here.
Ex-girlfriend or something?
No, I just felt sick.
Yeah, right. Mr. Schizo. Oh my god, I never noticed that person in the background. I never noticed that. That is scary.
How's it going with you? I don't know, I was acting kind of weird last night. He said he wasn't feeling well, but it seemed like something was on his mind. Have you... No.
Oh my gosh. It's the town hottie. I don't really think he's that cute, but okay, Jay. Oh my god, they're at the beach where that girl was killed, right? Is that why she went there? I never thought about that either.
Let's go back to the car.
She's like, I'm not trying to get something crawling up my like, let's go back to the car so it's a little bit more sterile. Her whole wardrobe has been primarily pink. One-sided earring, man's gonna ruin your life. This is such a weird ass place to just somebody. Like, this looks like Chernobyl. This does not look like a comfortable place. Oh, look at the beautiful view of the decrepit buildings in the back.
We used to daydream about being old enough to go on dates, holding hands with a really cute guy. Now that we're old enough, where the hell do we go?
Like, did this motherfucker buy chloroform somewhere? What is he making her breathe in? Ammonia? It's like a pounding that's going on in my ear. I feel like I'm like experiencing an earthquake. Ugh. He's like, I took you to a back alley, bitch.
Jay, you awake?
Yeah, motherfucker.
I'm sorry.
What did you do?
I'm not gonna hurt you.
You already did.
And I need you to remember what I'm saying. This thing, it's gonna follow you. Somebody gave it to me, and I passed it to you back in the car.
Tormenting this poor girl.
It could look like someone you know, or it could be a stranger in a crowd. It can look like anyone.
That's the terrifying part. It can look like anything, and it shapeshifts into different things.
Sometimes I think it looks like people you love. See it.
I see it. Let's take a peek. And half of the creatures that are in this I can't show because they're butt ass naked. Hey, naked lady. Hey, naked lady from The Shining. That's what it reminds me of.
Who is it?
Just sleep with someone as soon as you can. Just pass it along. If it kills you, it'll come after me. I'm doing this to help you.
No, you're doing it to terrify her. She's seen enough.
Never go into a place that doesn't have more than one exit.
They're playing Old Maid. Again, another age reference, dude.
I think that if one is faced with inevitable destruction, one must feel a great longing to sit down and wait.
Come what may.
He put a lot of subliminal quotes in this, but I mean, he also made Under the Silver Lake. And when I watched that movie the first time, I need to watch it again because I did not understand jack shit about that movie. But everybody said it's like one of the best ever.
Where's Jay at? On a date? Who is he? Somebody new.
Of course. At least she's nice.
You're a bitch, is essentially what Paul's saying. Now this fucking creep.
Is everything okay?
No, bitch. Jay's not willingly getting out of the car and she's in the back seat. Where the fuck are her clothes? The music is so uncomfortable. I did not like that at all. Why is the whole neighborhood out here like just as a watch party?
It was consensual?
Yeah.
But it wasn't consensual to get essentially an STP, sexually transmitted possession.
Have you ever been to his home?
I know where it is, but I've never been inside.
Police search the place, they can't find it.
To make sure nothing's gonna come biting you like teeth. Oh my god, that still scares the shit out of me.
Have the strength to force the moment to its crisis, though I have seen my head grown slightly bald.
Is this another story about aging or death?
Bitten off the matter with a smile.
Hey Granny,
To have
I am Lazarus.
Come from the dead. Back to tell you all.
What is this creepy looking granny doing over here? It looks like the grandma from The Visit.
Excuse me.
This is college. They don't give a shit about you getting up and leaving.
Hello? Hello?
Ew. The deadest eyes I've ever seen, and not in a good way. The music is almost like pulsating, which I feel like is also telling, given what the substance material is.
There was an old woman at school today. It was like she was following me.
I didn't even go back to class.
Hugh told me that something was gonna follow me.
That's all bullshit, Jamie.
Nobody believes anything.
Yeah, I know.
What exactly is supposed to be following you?
I don't know, Paul.
I don't know.
You should tell Mom what you saw.
No.
You really think that's gonna help?
Jay, I'm worried about you.
I could stay over tonight if it would make you feel any better.
No.
Maybe just on the couch.
Don't
You
try
should be more
to
worried about waking up and finding
Paul humping your leg.
Choosing to ignore these insults to my character.
So he's not denying it.
I'm gonna stay up all night and keep an eye out for anything weird.
I was like, I promise. We're just gonna Netflix and chill. The lovely Detroit. I have a friend who is from Michigan and she's like, I hardly ever go to Detroit. It's so scary. There's all that. Why are there two TVs on top of one another? I'm really curious as to what the story of the second movie is going to be revolving around. Like, is it gonna be revolving around a different person, or is it still gonna be Jay, or is she just gonna kind of be one for guidance? I don't really know.
You can't sleep.
That's okay. I'll sleep here.
Sleep next to me, I promise. I'm not gonna do anything, I'll just play footsie with you. Literally playing footsie, okay.
Really okay?
Do you think?
God, I wish I could sleep. God, I wish I could sleep. Wake the fuck up.
Everything's gonna be cool.
How do you know? You didn't her.
It's funny. I haven't spent the night over here since we were kids.
There's a reason for that.
Her mom didn't want to find you her in the middle of the night.
It's cool spending time with you.
At least Paul seems like a good friend.
You were my first kiss, you know?
I know.
Was I not yours?
You were.
And then you kissed Kelly.
It's like, you kissed my sister, you son of a bitch.
Do you remember the time we found those porno magazines in the alley behind Barry's Pizza?
Remember when we found those sticky magazines?
Sitting out on Greg's front lawn.
Kelly and I got the sex ed talk the next day.
I got one too. There's a broken window in the kitchen, but there's no one there.
Motherfucker, I would be out.
Maybe we should call the police.
I'm gonna go wake up your sister. She should call.
I'd be following him. I would not be going to check that out. If you told me there was a broken window, that whole shit is broken, man. Bad, bad, bad girl. Bad, bad, bad girl. Who is this gap-toothed bitch?
Sorry I called you a gap-toothed bitch. It's not your fault you're so gap-toothed.
I saw it.
I'm not gonna let anything happen to you.
Motherfucker, you're like a toothpick. You're so freaking small.
Jay, why don't you sit down?
I need water.
Bitch just got cotton mouth.
Is something wrong with me? I saw a girl in the kitchen.
Micah Monroe's performance is so fucking good, dude.
I love you. You don't believe me.
Like, it's okay, bitch. You're fucking saying shit. You're mentally ill, but it's okay. Like, fuck off. Oh my god, you got a broom, dude. That's not gonna do nothing.
It's me.
What the fuck? That sounded creepy as hell. Yara, why would you word it like that? No, it's me.
Everything's okay.
Now this creepy ass so motherfucker makes me, it's the uncanny valley. That makes me so uncomfy. He's like uncanny valley core. This bitch is barefoot. I would have grabbed some shoes at least on a swing set. Do I even have to say what the subliminality is behind that? Is subliminality a word? Ah, it.
Jay! What are you doing?
We'll figure it out.
So what is she supposed to do whenever she's sleeping? Just not sleep?
Do you see that? It's a person.
I do. It's a Greggy.
You okay?
Someone broke into their house.
Should call the police?
Is he wearing Ugg shoes?
I don't want to go home.
Where you want to go?
I need to find him. You?
Get in my car. Someone's got to drive, right?
Bitch, you just caught up with them and already you're like, let me hop into the situation. Like, you weren't involved in the first place. This literally looks like my hometown. Like, literally, I'm starting to debate. I'm like, is this actually filmed in my hometown? Because that looks way too familiar to me. This rundown house with like a billion busted windows. You think that this man was living in here? Why are these houses so close together? Is that just Detroit? What the hell? What homeless person, what crackhead was living up in here? Just super paranoid about somebody coming into their house? Because it looks like somebody was squatting in here. Jesus. Motherfucker, why are you just looking at this girl's legs? Ew. Ew. Those dirty ass tissues. Oh, so he was there.
Come look at this.
What the hell was he doing here? Sleeping on this dusty ass mattress. Probably his bed bugs all through it.
You recognize the jacket? Somebody's gotta know his real name.
Oh, was that girl in the picture from the girl, like the girl in the beginning? I love how this lady is just like not even concerned about student privacy. She's like, yeah, let me look this up in the yearbook. Is she giving me a address too? Oh, okay, she just gave him a name. I still feel like that's a violation, but I don't know, maybe it's not since he's probably already graduated.
Your name is Jeff.
Dude, is this bitch following her? I was like, where my hug at? Like, that's the type of guy he's being.
Is Jeff here?
All you can do is pass it along to someone else. I mean, it should be easy for her. She's a girl.
Hate to break it to you, but not everybody likes one night stands.
I mean, we shouldn't even be in the same place. I'm sorry, you guys need to get the fuck out. Hey, if it kills her, it gets me. It goes straight down the line to whoever started it. I'm sorry. Someone did this to me too. I met a girl at a bar. It was one night stand. Do you guys see that girl right there? Yeah.
Yeah, crazy bitch.
Greg, your mom's not gonna freak out.
She won't even know.
It's really nice of you.
I love coming up here. It's not like super nice, but it's cool.
You thought about what he said?
What?
You
Passing it on.
I don't know.
Paul's like, what'd you say? Did you say my name? Because I'll gladly let you pass it on to me. Let's go to the lake house. Let's just like have a fun little time, have a good little weekend. This cut off denim jacket is making me want to barf. Like, this outfit is horrible. You need a girl to dress you, man. Oh. Like, let me grab my pistol real quick.
Sucks sticking around when everyone's going home.
It's a bit lonely.
I'm right across the street, you know.
I remember.
It's like, you don't need to tell me, bitch. I know where you live.
I guess I should have been nicer to you.
Were you not nice to her to begin with? Were you a bully? Is this like a bully to lover situation? Because I don't like those. Oh my god, I see the little bitch in the back. With his little Ugg sandals, ew. Or she's just having her little free time in the back. She's like, yay, swimming. Does this bitch look like Yara? Yeah, she does look like Yara. He went flying. This bitch empty. You. He's like, okay, now I'm taking you seriously. I wouldn't get right behind that. Please. Not this tall motherfucker again.
What the hell are you guys doing?
Don't open the door!
What did you do to the door? We didn't do this!
It's like, what the are you guys talking about? You were in the corner taking a piss, dude. You didn't see anything.
Greg, are you okay?
Bitch, that ain't Greg. That's not Greggy boy.
Greg.
And now it's the girl that died. Like, this crazy bitch shook my car. Oh my god. Poor corn. Had to kill the corn. It looks like she has a bullet hole in her head. Oh man. I love the sound of heels clocking against the floor. Unless it's someone coming to kill you. Close ass body language. Again, this is kind of like the stages of life in these shots. And then you have just two young kids getting it on. It's like college kids, I mean. The fact that Greg literally saw her being like, I'm seeing shit, and then she drove away in his car, and he's like, she's taking my car, and now he's like, yeah, she might be a little insane, but I'm still down to I'm still DTF. So hilarious to me. It's just like, this man does not give a flying He's just like, I'm gonna get that baby. Like, like, damn, that was some good sex. And yeah, he's still flirting with other girls. He's such a little player. He's a ladies' man. And Paul's like, you motherfucker.
Have you seen it?
Nothing. In 3 days. I don't think it's coming.
He's such a gaslighter.
You believe me, right?
No. I just don't think it's following me.
AKA, I don't believe you. Why is she swimming with her cast on? I feel like you can't do that, right?
How's Jay?
Not great.
Have you seen anything?
Paul's like, instead of you her, have you seen anyone?
Thought she'd be doing better.
She's not, now that she knows that she's passed it to someone else. Anybody with a soul would feel bad.
You really haven't seen anything?
Nope. She didn't make it up.
We'll know sooner or later, right?
Something knocked me over and the door didn't break on its own.
Look, something happened. But it's not what she thinks, okay? I'll see you guys.
Wanting to watch him 24/7. I'd feel guilty too. I'd be like, I wouldn't want to pass this shit on to somebody else. If I knew that something was gonna follow and it would kill them possibly. I mean, granted, she hasn't seen anybody being murdered firsthand, but I wouldn't want to do that to someone. But I also wouldn't want to die, so. But I did hear somebody mention, if you flew to the other side of the United States and stayed there for 6 months and then flew back, it would never get you. But it's like, you can't do that though. Guy that looks like Greg, but it's not Greg. That was the least forceful throw and the biggest impact that I've ever seen in my life. What are these little, like, long johns that he's wearing? Their houses look the exact same. Open the door, Greg! Greg, watch out! Is his mom not home? Greg, don't open the door!
What the fuck, Mom?
Now this is the freakiest shit I've ever seen, so you guys better get ready. I don't know how much I can show. The sound effects are so bone-chilling. Jay's like, I'm getting the fuck out of here. Like, I'm tired of dealing with this bullshit. Girl, just fly across the country. And I love the fact that she's like, I just witnessed a murder. Yeah, I'm getting the hell out. Like, I'm not reporting this or anything. She's back at the lake house, right? Bless me. Don't you want to sleep inside the car, not on the hood? I feel like that's more comfortable. She literally slept on the hood of the car. What is her shirt? I'm very curious. I can't see it, bitch. Move your hair out of the way. Literally, I'm on a boat by the Lonely Island.
I'm on a boat. I'm on a boat. Everybody look at me because I'm sailing on a boat.
I can't tell what the hell her shirt is. Looks like a lady with a by her ear, but I can't tell. Bitch, I think your cast is about to fall off. She swam with it twice. And I'm wondering, is she one of these guys? Like, that's what I'm curious about. I never knew.
Who is it?
Paul. Hang on. I love how they're just always at Jay's house. It's never like Jay at their houses.
It's gonna be here sooner or later.
You could pass it on.
To me.
I could.
No.
Paul's so greedy.
I liked you too, you know. Why'd you pick Greg?
Because it's her decision.
I thought he'd be okay.
But he also did not believe a single fucking word you said, so he should have been a little bit smarter when it came to that.
We slept together in high school. It wasn't a big deal.
Paul, he's so fucking greedy. He's a simp, but thankfully she knows how to lead him along.
I want to help.
Do you?
I do.
I think you just want to get in her pants, dude. Like, what's the plan? I know what happens in the end, but does he even have a plan to begin with, or does he just want some... Is her dad just gone? Did he just up and leave? So I haven't seen a lick of her father other than in that picture.
Jay, do you trust me?
I guess.
Do you remember where we were first time we kissed?
Because I'll never forget it. Because it was the best day of my life. I love Paul.
Nowhere to go?
I know how to get there.
I haven't been to the pool since I was 14.
Who brought you there? Okay.
Yara, what? Did something bad happen? They never really dived into that. Did she have something go on? This man is just showing his junk to everybody. He's like, here's a free show. I'd be terrified too if I saw that on the roof of my building, just a naked man.
When I was a little girl, my parents wouldn't allow me to go south of 8 Mile. That's where the city started and the suburbs ended. I had to ask permission to go to the state fair, only because there's a few blocks past the border.
And they're hopping the fence. Oh, I like that little face.
How long do you think it'll be?
Hours, I bet.
Like, Paul, I can see why you think this is a good idea, but also why you're not thinking about the fact that she's gonna be in the water too. Like, that's all I can think about. Were they just gonna kill her in the process? And where did they get, did they like stop by a Goodwill and get all of this like furniture and electrical equipment shit? Oh my God, they literally have an old ass typewriter and I never even realized that. Oh my God, I literally have that lamp. I'm not kidding. They have taste. They have taste when it comes to old shit. She's getting in the pool for a 3rd time with her freaking cast on. I'm surprised I haven't fallen off by now. She must have had it wrapped up again, because it looks too pristine to have not been in a pool twice already. Damn, how long are they having to wait? Like freaking 5 hours for this damn thing to show up? Like, can you not run? Like, be a little bit fucking faster, demon.
Oh my God, I just walked in the room. It's right there.
I like how the POV switches back and forth in this scene, because we can't see it.
Jay, I need you to point at it, okay? Keep your finger aimed at it so we can see where it is.
It's just standing there staring at me. It's moving. Paul, I want to get out.
No, just wait for it to get in.
No, I don't want to do this. I just want to get out.
Get out.
Jay,
get out of there.
Didn't work. Thank God.
Thank God, because she would have died in an instant. How does this motherfucker have perfect aim? I don't understand that. How is she not unconscious from that hit? That hit her smack dab in her fucking face. Watch out, bitch! Get under the water! God dang! This is stressing me out.
Jay, just keep pointing at it.
It's kind of hard to do that, Paul. Like, just trying to get a gist of where he's throwing shit from.
Where is it?
It's right there!
Here?
Right there!
Thank you. Thank you for being smart. She's like, I'm going to get some shit and putting it over it. It's the Invisible Man. Just plopped in the water. Oh, this part. Paul, load up the gun. It's about to literally make me so angry. Is it welled up?
Is it still down there?
Oh. He got his period, I guess. Relate. She's like, I'm gonna prop the chair up against the door, but for a different reason. Paul, you're about to have the ride of your life, literally. Get him, cowgirl.
And I f***ing your son. I f*** your son and he f***ed me back.
So, how you guys doing? I love that these noises are just coming through my headphones. It's honestly great. Everything I wish for in a movie, especially watching one by myself. But I wouldn't want to be watching this with other people. No thanks. It's really so funny to just be listening to. Like, cinema. Cinema, like, the sound design, the flavor. Like,
Do you feel any different?
Do you?
you got a mark on your... Because I thought I had a mark on my cat, so...
What?
No.
Now, Paul is very smart for what he's about to do. He's like, well, I'm gonna give it to somebody who I know it's never gonna come back to me, and it's definitely not ever gonna come back to Jay. Hey ladies, how much for just a general? For a number 2? For a home run?
Until the moment of death, knowing for certain that within an hour and within half a minute, your soul will leave your body and you will no longer be a person.
Why is she always writing a shit about death? Or like all the stories, the Audible stories are about death.
I get it. Like, yeah, people are gonna die.
She's just munching away on her sandwich in her juice box. They're cute together. What does it say on her cast? I can't see what that says. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm so close to the camera. It's your little goodnight kiss. Or your good morning kiss. And then the fact that there wasn't anyone following them, and now there's someone following them. And it's the shot from them from behind. Okay. Well, this movie was just as good as watching it, I feel like, every single time. I feel like this movie is just kind of a constant. It never gets old to me. I always feel like I find different things when I watch it. There's just so many different levels to this story, and to kind of bring up what I was saying in the beginning that I would bring up now, there's just so many little tidbits of things here and there to suggest innocence versus being an adult or acting like an adult. This movie is not just about sexually transmitted organisms, possessions. It also ties in the fact of innocence in childhood and growing up when you lose that sense of innocence. This movie really hones in on the fact of whenever you do lose that part of yourself, there's things that come along with it that might not be great, that might, you know, lead to things like depression or mental illness. When, what's his name, Jeff's previous girlfriend was wearing heels in the beginning when she was running away, there's a reason why he put that there. He did that because heels are a sign of maturity. People who are younger, whenever they, you know, see a woman wearing high heels, I can relate from personal experience. When I saw my grandmother's heels in her closet, I immediately wanted to put them on because I wanted to be like her. I wanted to be grown up. I feel like that is a really good first shot, first representation. This movie is so good. I cannot wait for the second one. I think they've already filmed it. I'm hoping that they have a release date next year because I really want to go watch this next year. I think it's also being directed by David Robert Mitchell, who directed this one. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you've stuck in this long, I appreciate it. If you want to keep up with more things that I'm doing, be sure to subscribe, turn on post notifications, like this video if you like my reaction or if you like this movie. Comment things that you want to see me react to next, or your opinions, what you thought about this reaction, or any little tidbits of information surrounding this movie. Next reaction, I'll just go ahead and tell you guys that one as well. It's gonna be American Psycho. I'm so excited to just keep on watching scary movies during this lovely spooky season we're having. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your evening, rest of your morning, rest of your afternoon, whatever time you're watching this. And I hope to see you around in the next reaction. Bye!